But you can see all the emotion. This tells a story, this face. I'm looking at my son while holding yours.
Weren't you just saying I make the best thumbnail faces?
I do. I give great thumbnail faces. That's me going, no, to Keegan.
Because
So satisfying.
not a good foot day?
There's never a good foot day.
Oh, that's too bad. It's okay. It's not always a good foot day.
It's never going to be a good foot day for
Some
me.
days we have bad foot days.
I was not blessed with good feet. I got on the wrong line for feet.
Well, you had enough. There's enough.
I have enough other things.
You know what I mean? There should be. It's creepy to not have any flaws. Do you know anybody that's like that doesn't have anything that they're like, this is gross?
I feel like often, or unless it's being hidden. Like, there's this girl actually that I just saw on TikTok that's like big. Her name is like Nara
Shout out
Smith.
to Nara, by the way.
She's so pretty. There's nothing wrong with her.
Nothing.
Everything's always clean. She's always just like beautiful and made up, and just like has like 3 babies, and she's just like baking bread. Like, and there's nothing wrong with her body. Nothing.
But don't you think that does that make you think that there's a lot under the surface?
I mean, I'm hoping there is, because we're all human.
Right. It makes you feel better to know.
It makes me feel like it makes me feel like we're all human.
Right.
But I know that like social media, that's like what it's all about, but I still get in those, like go down those holes.
Yeah, do people like that about social media? Like, do people like that it's that sort of, perfect, or do people like feeling bad?
I find it satisfying to look through like a very pleasing to the eye page where all the aesthetics are like beautiful and the colors are beautiful. But yes, it does end up making me feel like shit. So I try on mine to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm pretty sure I show some gnarly stuff.
You show a lot. You show more gnarly than not. Like, you don't do like sexy photo shoot stuff ever really.
I maybe have once or twice, but like long ago.
That's what I mean. Like, there are some girls that's their thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it's been 2 days. Here's another carousel of me in a bikini and like professionally done makeup and stuff.
No.
Whereas you are generally good for, here's a reel of me talking about something disgusting with one of the people I do a podcast with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or like, like I've just been thrown up on, or I'm screaming at Matt, or
look how terrible my relationship is.
Right. Or just look, this is like everything's a mess.
Yeah, I feel like your effort to like, I'm going to show it warts and all is like, well, yeah, but you're only showing the warts.
I never show the prettiest thing.
Yeah, there's nothing glamorous about your social media.
Like, if you look through my Instagram page, I have noticed, and I've been told this by my producer, Ben, from the Morning Mashup, that I give the most, and I guess I'm satisfying, the most amazing thumbnail faces. Like, I'm always good for like like something crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be odd if you started doing like sexy shots or something like that.
You'd be like, who is that chick?
I feel like I'd like just leave a message. It was like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, Nicole,
stop.
That's not my friend.
Like, how great if you're just like looking at these sexy shots and there's one comment under it that says, stop.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stop it.
Stop
Nobody
it.
buys it.
Stop it right now.
Nobody buys it.
This is not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have a thing where like if I'm looking at social media or whatever, and there's like people doing stuff on there that make me feel like, oh, I should be doing more. I don't know if I'm doing enough.
Okay, so you do that happens to you too?
Yeah, so I mute them. Those are the people that I mute. I don't mute like insults, like people who leave like insulting comments. I really don't care.
No, me neither.
I don't care about any of that stuff. But it's like stuff that I'm like, oh. And sometimes it's like, that's a person, like I like that person. Like I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I feel weird and competitive.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute because then it just goes away and I can just continue to be like, oh, I hope that person's doing well.
No, because I'm that person who like, I would even like unfollow, and then I would, because I'm unfollowed, I'd still go search them out just because I know it's not going to come up on my timeline because I'm so toxic that I'm like, I must see what they're doing. That's going to piss me off.
So now you're looking at the stuff.
Yes.
That is bothering you, and they know that something's wrong because they're like, why would Nicole unfollow me?
Correct.
So it's the worst case scenario.
I mean,
warts and all.
Warts and all.
Warts and nothing else.
Nothing else.
Yeah. Have you thought about that? Like, do you look, because you look at all the like social media like darlings and stuff.
Yeah.
You love your social media perfection. Have you ever thought about trying to be like, what if we like took a more positive spin, especially since you're on like the morning mashup, like you're on this like
I mean, there's like random wholesome moments. But they're random. They're fewer and far between.
But it's more like your wholesome moments are more like, it's so funny because she's not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's like the juxtaposition, like, oh, look, she's having, it's not like, oh, a random pretty moment. She's having like
when you post a photo of you and your family just like hugging.
That's not us.
It's like, that's hilarious.
Exactly. I actually totally forgot to tell you this on the way here. I did not take a beat, and I got myself into big trouble the other day.
You didn't.
I did.
Because I've been saying.
Like really bad, and I like regretted it, and thankfully Matt just let it go.
Because he knows.
Yeah, it was really bad. I realized I had some stuff and Keegan needed to go to the eye doctor because he's literally going blind like me. Like I'm so blind. It's bad.
Yeah, but your son's 7.
Yeah, and his eyes are already getting bad. And there's nothing we can do. I mean, I've had glasses on and contacts since I'm 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, glasses since I'm 3, contacts at like 10 or 11.
So it's just genetic.
Yeah,
like you guys
I
have
mean,
bad
I
eyes.
screwed him, and I always say I feel so bad, and like it's my fault, and you're mad because it's my fault. He's like, it's not, and when the kids have acne, it'll be my fault.
I mean, yeah, it's not. It's like, are you not gonna have kids because you had glasses?
No, but I do feel bad. Like
That'd be psychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I had something and I forgot about it, so I was like, you have to take him, and then you can take him to football after. So he goes, and it's taking forever, and he is like rage texting me while I'm recording something. And he's just like, this is ridiculous, and blah, blah, blah. This girl's here, and she won't shut up, and now they got us back in the waiting room. And I'm recording, but I'm building up anger because I know he's annoyed that he had to go. Now they're going to be late for football. Maybe he's going to miss it. So do you want me to call? He goes, absolutely not. So I called.
I'm going to do this right now.
And I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but I just feel like sometimes I can get through to people. And this is one of the girls he was complaining about.
This goes back to your Office Space thing. I'm a people person.
Yeah.
I work well with people.
Got on, and then what happens? They had him back in the waiting room, and she's going, "Ma'am, I can't explain myself if you're screaming at me." And and we always say that appointments are this long. I'm like, you never said that. And you know, people have things to do. You told, like the last time, and I was going on, and Matt's texting me as I'm on the phone with her. Is this you on the phone?
That's so, oh my God, I was going to ask it. That's so awesome.
He was livid.
So he's in the lobby.
Yeah.
And he can hear the other side of the conversation.
Like, you're embarrassing me because they know you're my wife.
He knew that it was you based on what the other person was saying.
1,000,000%.
It was because it was literally right after the text. He said, don't call. And she's like, ma'am, if you could calm down. And he goes, oh, no.
And then I ended the call with, you know what? You guys suck. And I'm going to say a whole lot of horrible things online about you. And I slammed.
Oh. What a Karen.
I know, but it was his last day of football. It's his favorite thing. And now he's doing something that makes him feel crappy. And they didn't say it was going to be this long. And I've been there, and it doesn't take that long. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I have to now.
Yeah, you have no choice.
I got to have the records.
I mean, doctors sometimes take a while in the...
And then
I'm going to say a bunch of stuff about you online.
Matt left his like bike helmet there, Keegan's bike helmet there, and then he goes, and you're going to go get it. And I was like, no,
I can't.
Well, we'll get a new one. Never going back there.
They're going to keep the helmet?
Yeah, and I honestly, I'm not going to lie, I didn't feel better after that. Like I felt better for a second.
No, of course
not. I got the
not.
rage out. But like, I just don't like when people are just like, well, ma'am, and they just are so unhelpful.
I get that.
Like
you're not wrong. People could be more helpful, but at the same time,
I accomplished nothing.
You accomplished nothing, and it's like, I don't know. It's a receptionist. You know what I mean? It's not like they're really like 3 years from now they'll probably have a different job.
Yeah.
Right.
And now I know that like, and he knew that she was looking like, you just texted her and told her and called me and like berate me. Yeah, no. He was just sitting there watching, probably dying inside because Matt never says anything. Like he'll get served the wrong plate of food at a restaurant and never say anything because he's like, I don't want to like ruffle feathers.
Yeah. No, I had a period of time where like I realized I had to like calm down.
Yeah.
That there was underlying problems. That this was not because I started snapping in public places.
I can't picture that.
I know. It was like very atypical of my personality. It was like years ago, like maybe.
Like, did I know you?
Yeah, yeah. It was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay. Oh yeah, I definitely knew you.
But like, I was sitting in a pizza place, right? And it was and we had ordered. It was like a sit-down pizza place. We had been here, like, oh, this would be great. Like, I've been meaning to try this place. And we sat down and we just ordered regular pizza.
It's a plain pie.
And it was taking a long time. And I was like, okay. And like, they brought out our drinks, just our drinks. I was like, okay.
Boiling pot of water.
It's just like regular pizza.
I understand it's not that
Why
hard.
would this be taking?
Shouldn't take so long.
Why would this be taking so long?
Very easy.
And then I see like the waitress come out, but not for us. The waitress come out,
You're like,
and not for us. And I go,
Oh,
okay.
I know that feeling.
And then I can tell that Jess is looking at me and she's talking to me, but she can see I'm gone.
Yeah, you're looking through her.
Yeah, like, where is the food?
You're like the meme of Elmo with the fire behind him.
Yeah, yeah. And she's like, look, she knows I'm gone. And she's like, what the hell's going on? Oh, boy. And I was just sitting there and I go, it's taking too long. It's taking too long. I go, why is it taking so long? And she goes, I don't know. It is taking a long time. I don't know. And I look
I've never
over.
seen you lose your patience, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
And I look over and I see a couple. I know they came in after us.
And they got their food.
They got their food. And the minute I watch the plate, I go, they better not be giving it to that couple. I watched them put the plate on the table and I go, we're leaving. And I stood up and walked into the kitchen.
No!
Yep.
Well, that's not leaving. That's walking into the kitchen.
No, I had to let him know I was out.
Oh.
I walked into the kitchen.
Oh, my God.
And I said, I know that couple came in after us. We ordered regular pizza. We haven't been served. And we're out of here.
Sam Roberts.
And the woman goes, well, we're going to have to charge you for what we put on your table.
No.
And I was like, yeah? And Jess is just behind me. She's going, I don't think he's going to pay for that. No. And like this manager behind us goes, no, you guys can go.
Yeah, like he didn't want to deal.
You guys can go.
You put the fear of God in him.
And like I just marched out. But I remember in that moment, I sat in the car and I was like
starving.
I was like, dude, I'm so hungry.
So angry.
I'm angry. I'm embarrassed.
Were you embarrassed?
Yes.
I wasn't.
And I want to go back to that pizza place, and that's not going to happen ever again.
So you never got to try it?
Right. I did get takeout.
Okay,
I did get takeout.
okay.
I told Jess, you got to go in and pick it up. I can't go in and pick it up.
Was it good?
It was great.
Okay.
It was worth the wait.
Okay.
But then it happened. And then when it was like, okay, I got to reassess, get back into my, the second time, and it was not too long after, it was right around the same period of time.
Right.
Jess and I are going to a movie now. It was before kids and everything. It was just Jess and I are going to the movie
So
theater.
not as much stress, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
kids.
Right.
Not as much.
I think it was job and like
yeah, I gotcha.
security. Where does this go? It was everything.
I got you.
Because it wasn't relationship. Because Jess and I were good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't kids. It wasn't anything in my personal life. Right. So we go to a movie theater to see the Johnny Depp. This is when it was. It was when Johnny Depp did the movie about the gangster in Boston.
All I remember is Blow. It's my favorite movie ever.
Blow rules.
Oh, so good.
I love that
him
movie.
and Penelope.
Black Mass, maybe it was called.
Oh no, he like the Boston gangster.
Yeah. He did
Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger. That's the movie we're going to see. Whitey Bulger.
So good.
And it was either a Friday or a Saturday night.
Okay.
And that's key, because we got there with enough time, but just enough time
To get snacks and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I get the tickets, I get in line, and I'm waiting in line for the popcorn. It's taking a long time.
Yeah, they don't move very quickly. Those people.
Right. Which is normally now. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. We're at a movie theater. What did I expect?
Yeah.
Then it's taking a long time.
Watching them grab one kernel at a time.
And Jess is like, she can see it's
happening again.
I'm Bruce Banner over here. My skin's starting to turn green.
Yeah, man.
And so I get to the front of the counter and I go, hey, can we get large popcorn and 2 Cokes or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And they go, okay. And then they turn around and they go, oh, we have to make new popcorn. Do you mind waiting?
Yes, I do.
And I go, it's a Saturday night at a movie theater and you don't have popcorn?
Yeah, like how are you not just like
she could see, when I said that, I looked at her, it's a Saturday night at the movie theater and you don't have popcorn? And Jess goes, Sam, just go get a seat in the theater. I'll pick up the popcorn.
Did she?
And I go, and I knew what I was like.
Okay, it's happening again.
Okay. And I went in and got my seat and she got it. And she was, again, she's like, no, you're not wrong.
Right. But it's not going to.
But I know we're not going. Otherwise, we're not going to see the movie. I know what's happening. You're going to hop over the counter and explain. I'm like, yeah.
Take him down.
Yeah.
I was upstairs when you were doing something down here, and she was confirming a doctor's appointment for one of your children, and they were like, she was like, I got a confirmation email for like a completely different day and time that I have in the calendar, and they were like, well, that's like when it is, and she was like, but I would never make that because that doesn't work for us. And they were like, well, we don't have anything till September. And she was like, I guess I'll just have to make it work on my end. well, that's a bummer. Okay, yep, confirm it. And as soon as she got off, I go, that's not how I would have handled it. Like, you could ask her exactly what I said. I would have been like, I wouldn't do that, so fix it. I could never say yes to that because I can't make that work.
Right.
Figure it out.
Right. On your end.
On your end.
Because this ain't my mistake, honey.
No. But she was like, I'll just figure it out. I wish I could have like 1% of her calmness.
Yeah.
And
you
yours.
don't want all of it.
No.
Because you like your edge.
And I wouldn't be me.
Right. But a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think it was after that one where I was like, okay.
Gotta make a change.
The outburst shouldn't have happened. Yeah. This can't be habitual. Like, this is going to destroy my life.
Well, because you're killing you. It's like poisoning you to get that angry.
Right. That's what they say. That's what they say about jealousy. They say jealousy is like drinking poison to kill your enemy.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
And I know like holding a grudge like slowly poisons you. That's when you have to like, let things go. But it's going to be a lifelong lesson for me. Yeah. You've already worked it out. I have not.
Right. Yeah. And it was, but it was the second one for sure. Because I was like, number one, I can't keep doing this now. This is the second time, with relative, recency between them.
Yeah.
I can't keep doing this. And also, if we're already at the point where Jess is recognizing, oh, this is about to happen.
Yes.
Can't be that guy.
I saved myself and he was able to let it go because he was pissed. Once he told me, he was like, great, he's going to be blind by 20. His eyes have gotten already like way worse. The drops he was giving are not working. And I was like, I'm crying right now, Matt. I feel so bad. Like, this is my fault. And he's like, stop it. And he started like feeling bad for me. So when he got home, we just like let it go. We never talked about it again. But he was like, he wanted to divorce me, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, you're an insane person who I cannot be associated with anymore.
I try not to do anything while I have lingering feelings about something I was doing previously.
Like an email or
anything.
You gotta like
I'm doing this right now. So like, let's say we're doing satisfying right after Jim and Sam.
Right.
I need to get totally out of Jim and Sam mode and totally into satisfying mode. And that. Now we can do that, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's like, okay, like for instance, like yesterday, I'm leaving Stanford, where I was doing WWE stuff, to go to one of my son's baseball games.
Right. Was that when you had to call me before? Because we talked on the phone.
I called you after.
Okay, good.
I called you after.
That was smart.
That's why I took a little bit. Again, I was like, okay, I'm not worrying about anything on this right now.
Good.
I'm going to get out of this like weird wrestling space.
Yeah.
Get into the baseball space.
My kid.
Right. So I can be attentive there.
I need to do that.
And then I think, it was either after I put my son to bed or like, no. I gave my son a little extra iPad time because he came home late from the baseball game.
Right, so he needed to chill.
I'll take a shower. I'll call Nicole.
We chatted, yeah.
I'll get dressed after.
Oh, you were naked talking to
me?
It. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
I need to work on it, but I just.
But do you want to?
I do. I honestly do. I don't want to lose all of that edge. I like that I can like be like, no, I'm going to take care of the situation, but I definitely go overboard. Like I accomplished nothing. And I knew it when he said it, but I was so mad that he was mad that I was like, now you're getting me in trouble. So I wanted to yell at her for getting me in trouble for not doing things the way that it was supposed to be done. And then he was like, it was like this domino effect.
Because there is a high that goes with it.
And I was high while I was on the phone with her. And then the second I got off, I was like, oh.
Right. Like... that's the thing. While it's happening, the release, because it's a tension, right? The tension builds and builds and builds in you, and then it's just a release onto you.
It's like getting off, kind of.
It is. It's 100%. Yeah. And then you have to very quickly deal with like I just did a thing.
I gotta clean it up.
But you do so. I think sometimes one has to recognize when it's like, oh, I think I'm chasing a high. I don't think I'm. I don't want to cast judgment.
So what I do on a daily basis all day, every day,
right,
in different ways in my life. I know that.
Right. I can be more mature, but I can get my emotional high.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I talk about that in therapy as well. I just saw a shirt that I wanted to get you that said, thank you for being my therapist for free or something like in that realm.
Well, it's not free anymore because you bought me a new camera.
Okay, I did buy you a new camera. How are we liking it?
It's beautiful.
Okay, good.
It's pristine.
Nothing's cracked.
No, wrapped it in bubble wrap before you came over. But so far so good.
Good.
I mean, look, people are all.
What?
No, I'm not gonna
Oh no.
I'm not gonna do your thing.
What thing are you doing?
Well, no, okay.
Okay.
Before we get into bad decision makers, we did have a Biggins Roberts get together over the weekend.
So nice.
And
Is this necessary to show?
this is a real thing.
But you can see all the emotion. This tells a story, this face. I'm looking at my son while holding yours.
Weren't you just saying I make the best thumbnail faces?
I do. I give great thumbnail faces. That's me going, no, to Keegan.
Because your son, it was all of us, the kids were out, everybody
Having
was
a
playing.
blast.
And I don't even remember what other words surrounded the word that he used.
It was like F that or what the F or that's effing cool. He said F.
He went like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he really yelled out that F word.
And was like cool about it.
Right. And you in this moment, you wanted to build a time machine. You wanted to go, please, because you don't want your kid cursing.
No.
You definitely don't want him cursing around me
Or
my
anybody else's
family
kids.
or kids.
Proving your point's right.
You don't want to prove my point.
No.
You don't want to corrupt my children.
No.
You don't want to have to talk about it here.
No. Or
And in
show that here.
And in that moment, no.
It's all happening. I just look at, and you can see my jaw.
And you can really see too, because this is a baby right here.
But I put him aside and I was like, no.
But right here, it's like Serenity is right next to you.
I know. And I was loving that baby so
Serenity is right here, but you know what's on this side? All the demons pulling you away.
Yes. Demons by the name of Keegan Ryan. He is just something special. And I don't know. I mean, did I overreact? No, I wanted him to know that's not okay.
Yeah.
And Matt goes, stop showing off for your buddy. No, this is not showing off. This is like, cut this off. He was laughing as I made that face. He's laughing in my face. Look at my face and think about his laughing in my face.
I might have been laughing too.
You were.
It wasn't helpful.
No.
In hindsight, I've realized that.
Look at the arched eyebrows, the tensed jaw.
But this is why I like you.
You do.
There's
like
no filter here.
No.
There's no sort of, like, this is id. This is raw emotion.
Yeah.
Just like,
Whatever the instinct is, it just comes.
see right there? I don't have to ask that person, how you feeling right now?
Right there, you know.
Right there. No!
And it's funny because your wife was trying to take a beautiful picture of me holding your baby.
Of course she was.
And then she goes, look at the picture I got. She was so excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did get one sweet
It's
shot.
like a vampire looking into a mirror. The real you comes
That's
out.
the real me.
Yeah.
They were special together.
I mean, the kids had a great time.
I mean, boys are just tough.
boys are boys.
Boys are boys.
I wasn't offended.
No. But you weren't thrilled that he said that in front of your kid?
No, but I mean, and it's so funny. I'm realizing it was like this weekend was okay. And I guess it's just at a certain age.
Yeah.
There's no more protecting the innocence.
No.
Like I told you before, I heard him drop his first F-bomb.
Yeah.
When he said that, like the day before this, I took my son to a wrestling show.
Okay.
Took him backstage.
Yeah.
You know, meet the guys and everything.
Yeah.
And one of my friends, who's a sports entertainer, WWE superstar.
Oh.
We were talking, and he met my son when my son was just a baby.
Right.
So he's, seen him grow and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They were
Sweet.
keeping up and everything. And he goes, hey, man, are you going to cheer for me tonight? And my son goes, yeah, I'm going to cheer for you. And he goes, yeah, this is who I'm wrestling. And my son goes, oh, cool. And he goes, yeah, you know what I'm going to do to him? And my son goes, what? And he goes, I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were going to say that he said, fuck yeah.
No, the wrestler goes, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him, and then I go, I'm
That's my guy.
laughing. I can't. It's a funny thing that
Yeah.
just happened, and he goes, "Don't tell your mom."
Oh, I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah. So but you got to get a couple scrapes.
Yeah.
In this life,
Bumps and bruises along the way.
and sometimes you learn them from irresponsible adults, and sometimes the kids that you hang out with
that have irresponsible parents.
Yeah. I do wonder if I didn't know you so well and your son was just in my son's class.
Yeah. What would you think of me or him?
I probably wouldn't let him go over to your house alone.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No. I don't blame you.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's weird because
Would you let your son go over to your son's house alone if you didn't know you?
No. But the thing is like I know how we live as a family.
I do, yeah.
And like I also, when there's like a new friend, I'm like, I don't know, like, is this cool? Like, are they cool? And Matt's like, who are you judging, Nicole?
I mean, I guess you do have a strange unity.
We do.
You are a,
We are a fun house.
you're a wholesome. There is a wholesomeness to
Yes.
your family.
We bake. We do do crafts together. Like when the kids love to come into our house,
Right.
But you never know what you're gonna get.
You don't, and it's utter chaos.
Yeah. Like you remember I told you the story of when Matt took a bunch of the kids, including Keegan and his friends, Parker and her friends, to like a trampoline park, and then he got in a fight with a biker on the way home, and the little girl heard him say all sorts of crazy things that I'm sure the mother would not be cool with.
But he was in a fight.
He was in a fight.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, it
Yeah,
happens.
from your perspective, are you like, I mean, do you even have the nerve to say, hey, Matt, you shouldn't have done that?
I did. I had the nerve to say that.
You know you would have done it.
I 1,000,000% would have done it, but I wasn't there, so I can.
Right. I can
my
be the
finger.
bigger person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no. All right. I
Okay.
wanted to tell you, and maybe it'll make you feel better, that I did I don't want to go to these game shows yet,
Okay.
because I saw this video this week, and you talk about people making boneheaded decisions.
I mean, this is dumber than anything I've done.
I think so, because
Okay,
there's a
good.
genuine look of,
Oh no!
oh, I didn't even think of that. You're like,
How did you not?
yeah, how else was this going to go?
Like I would be so nervous. Well, you should show it to everybody.
Okay. So this is I don't know what town it's in.
No,
Um
it doesn't matter really.
I guess not. But one of the beautiful things that the pandemic brought us,
Is a Zoom court
Zoom
date.
court.
Yeah.
And they record those Zoom
Yes.
courts.
Yeah.
And we're allowed to share those amongst each other.
Isn't that how we got the guy who was accidentally a cat filter? And he was like, I'm not a cat. I'm here. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix the filter. That's how we got that.
And it was probably his daughter, like on
Yeah.
his phone. He's like, I don't know how to turn this off.
And the cat's like this, and he's just like, I can't fix the filter, and he's mortified. He can't turn it off.
Well,
Okay.
this is worse.
It's way worse.
This is not a filter.
No.
And this is not technology's fault.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Look at his face.
Wait.
Wow, he said.
Oh, they said, what? Wait.
Wait. He's giving him his time too.
Oh, look at him. He's like,
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second.
It's also
Yes,
this.
I am.
It's the, and you
All
have
right.
to wait
What
for
are we
me,
doing?
Judge.
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an
And he's going, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize. I'm parking right now.
Yes.
Like he's
Pull into my doctor.
apologizing for driving because he's moving.
Right.
And it might be rude.
Right.
But we didn't mention what this case is about.
No. Let's hear.
adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks that the court would allow.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
Look at his face.
He's putting the pieces together.
He's just like, I'm done. It's done.
Well, I guess when you put it like that,
Guess I shouldn't have shown up to court in the car driving.
I didn't even think of that.
No license. And I do love that the judge doesn't even get mad. He's
No.
like, you idiot.
He was waiting.
He's like, okay. Yeah,
It made the judge's day. Let's be honest.
yeah,
He
it probably
loves
did.
this.
He probably did. Probably did.
He's happy. Judge is happy.
That is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
He's laughing.
Oh,
I love the dude. He goes like this. I mean,
By the way, that dude looks like Biggie a little bit.
little
no
bit.
respect.
A little
No
bit.
disrespect.
No
Sorry.
disrespect. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
this move.
Yeah. He wasn't
How do
even
you
like,
get out of it?
he didn't even go like, oh no, I'm sorry. I don't like, he didn't even try to make something up.
Well, what do you?
I don't know.
Sorry for what?
You got to figure something out. I had this emergency to go to the doctor. I'm bleeding or
You don't have a
something.
license.
I don't know. I would have lied through my teeth. He's in the car. Look at this guy's like, come on now.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Oh. That's going to be me when they come and get me for not showing up to jury duty. Oh. So now, okay, I have a question. I know you don't know like the law super well, but like how long do you think if you because he drove without a license and then showed up to court like this, like is he going to go to jail for a long time or just get community service, a fine? What's going to happen?
Well, it sounds like he's got to turn himself in.
Look at his disappointment.
I'm sure he'll be able to get out on bail because he said if you don't show up to court, if you don't turn yourself in by 6 p.m., then we're going to get you and you'll be held with no bond.
Right.
Which means no bail.
Right.
If you don't turn yourself in.
Which.
Can you imagine?
You think he'll drive to turn himself in?
I mean, he ain't going to walk at that point.
It doesn't matter.
You have a place like a park? Park what?
It's like, because like the first thing you're thinking of is like, damn, I have this court date. This sucks. Like I have a suspended license, but like you're thinking, so it's like, okay, let me get out of the car and FaceTime
this is what he's
or
thinking.
Zoom.
He's thinking, all right, got to do this court case.
Yeah.
Got to go to the doctor. Let me
Kill
go.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, park the car, do the court case, go to the doctor, go about my day.
Right.
No.
No one would have known.
Because you go to the doctor and then you got to check yourself into jail.
Yeah. Or does he just cancel the doctor because now he just can't even think straight?
I'd do the doctor.
Yeah.
Still.
Just make sure I'm in good health before I go to the slammer.
Probably go to the doctor. I'd probably get some kind of real bad fast food meal.
Right. Okay.
I'd probably make some phone calls.
Like,
see who's got money that could bail me out.
Also, does this dude have like a wife or a girlfriend, and how do you break it to her? Like, if I was his wife, I would kill him.
That's what he's thinking.
Oh, man.
Now I got to tell her.
Oh, she's going to be
Pissed. Because it's also like, well, what'd they get you for? Driving with a suspended license.
You didn't get out of the car?
How'd they get you? I was zooming into court while I was driving.
Zooming as I'm parking.
By the way, you can't even use your phone while you're driving.
Right. He's also, again, the judge didn't even say that. That's
because
also,
it's all, at that point, it's like, what?
Because I got pulled over once, actually a couple years ago, they said I was texting and driving, and I was just looking down at the GPS that was on my phone because the thing was broken.
Were you able to prove it or anything?
No, but he was like, I don't care. Like, figure out where you are and then go. You can't not be looking. And he was right, but I was like, I swear I wasn't texting. It was this. He was like, I'm sorry. So whatever. Like,
you got a ticket for it.
Yeah, but yeah, you can't then also be fully like, I'm okay. I'm driving in, not in yet. Give me a second.
See, the judge at this point is like, well, there's not even a thing where it's like you were zooming and driving. Well, oh no, I was just parking. Like I thought I was literally in the parking lot. I just wanted to sign on to make sure I was on. Like, no.
This is an amazing screenshot.
Suspended license. Oh.
I think I stopped here. What happens, or is it over after that?
That's it. That's it. I mean, there's no trial. What's he like?
I told you that
you gotta check yourself into jail.
Yeah, I told you that I think I saw like an update where he apologized, and you were like, "Great, what do you?"
I don't need an apology.
Yeah, I don't need an apology.
Who cares?
You're an idiot. Great shirt though.
Who's he apologizing to?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't need to know. He doesn't need to apologize to me.
Also, does he know he went viral? I guess if he did the apology.
I think it probably got back to him.
Okay. Oh man, look at that face. Right there, he looks more like Biggie than ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got to know because it probably went viral enough that like could have started a GoFundMe to get out of jail if he needed to.
And I do respect the judge for like if that had been a woman, and I'm not like discriminating, that had been a woman, she would have been like no messing around, like no BS here. This guy was able to have a little bit of a giggle. He was like, I don't understand.
It's so absurd.
He was like, he was laughing.
Yeah, let's enjoy ourselves for a second. I've never seen anything like this before.
Right.
This might be
the
stupidest human being I've ever encountered.
Right. He didn't get like Judge Judy'd.
No.
Right? She didn't like.
Let me tell you, because you know.
Right.
Sometimes you don't need to like.
Yes. Yeah.
Sir, you have a suspended license.
Yeah.
He's like, right.
Oh.
You're driving. It's like, I don't need to.
I know.
At that point, what is me like reprimanding you?
No.
At that point, if you reprimand somebody, you're just doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing more to learn.
This guy goes home.
He
goes
knows.
to meet friends for a beer after work, and he's like, let me tell you about this schmuck.
Yeah.
I met today.
The judge is probably thinking this is the best. What a great story.
Oh.
Do you wait till 6?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I mean, honestly, yeah. If you have a few more hours of freedom, you try to get it. Not that he's going to jail forever. You try to get a few things in order. Like you said, maybe get a great meal, call some friends, try to get the money in order, talk to your girl or your guy or your kids or whatever and tell them, I made a mistake.
See, I was going to say, unless it's early in the day and maybe you could just run there real quick to see the judge so you can get out.
No, that judge is like.
Except it's that same judge probably.
Yeah.
And it's like.
And then, like, what kind of bail is it? Like, I don't even know, like, how they decide the amount of money. Obviously, like, if you're murdered someone or you're being charged with that, it's going to be millions. But
I mean, I can't imagine.
$1,000?
Yeah, I was thinking like 5,000, but you only have to pay like 10%, right?
We should call Matt because he's been in jail a few times. And he's definitely
You think he would
been bailed
know?
out. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, yeah. His sister bailed him out once. His mom bailed him out once.
Yeah, because like if it's $5,000 bail.
Right. But
You
you don't
get
get that back, right? It's not like that.
Well, you get it back if you go to court. Bail is just like
It's like a placeholder?
Yeah. Bail is to make sure you show up to court.
So let's say it's $5,000 bail. He gets out, he goes home, and then his next court date he shows up to, they'll give him the $5,000 back?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think about.
Yeah, well, usually you get a bond.
Okay.
So you really only pay 10% of what the bail is, I think.
I'll let you know the first time Keegan gets arrested what happens.
Okay, so next week?
Basically.
next week on next week's show?
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments if I'm wrong.
I mean,
but
I don't know.
I think that, yeah, because if you don't pay bail, you just have to sit in jail. But it's like, I don't think the question is like, you want to save, because, I mean, I don't know. Would you save $10,000 and just do 2 weeks in jail? Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, wouldn't you? Yeah, so I think you get the money back once you show up to court. It's to make sure that you show up to court.
Or you weigh it out and you're like, you know what?
Right. Because that's why they talk about flight risks so much.
Right. I mean, I've never really been in trouble with the law. Somehow, I say it all the time.
Really?
I was very close in college because my boyfriend was like the biggest drug dealer in school.
Shout out to him, by the way.
Yeah.
To be the best at anything you're
Yeah.
doing is the goal.
And I got word that they were after me because they knew I was dating him. So they were trying to get some information.
Carmela.
Yeah.
Carmela Soprano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on the lam. I wasn't. I was really scared though.
Did you break up with him?
Not then.
Well, he's exciting.
That wasn't breakup worthy.
No,
Please.
no.
And I liked the drugs he was giving me.
Right. You probably got a pretty nice family discount.
No, it ended up being fine, but yeah, it was scary for a second.
Yeah, sure. No, I guess but that's part of it.
Yes.
I mean, you don't really date a drug dealer if you're.
He wasn't a drug dealer when I met him.
Okay, why are you saying that like I should know that?
It's not like I was
I'm not your biographer.
I don't know. He just became one. I was
Wait, but you stayed with him. So, I mean, this
Yeah.
idea of like, I would never just date a drug
That's
dealer.
fair, that's
if they
fair.
became a drug dealer, I would stay.
Yeah, like 3.5 years we dated.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
How did he just fall into that trade?
I don't know. We liked to smoke pot and stuff.
And was
then,
like, oh, I can pay for my hobby.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then, moved on to
That's
every
very
other thing.
entrepreneurial.
Yes, he was and still continued even after school. He's married with kids now. He's great, nice guy. But he continued to have lots of businesses. That was like his thing. That was like his soiree into or foray. What foray? Foray into
A soiree is like a party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. Foray into like the entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah. I mean, I bet there are a lot of people. I mean, especially
Yeah.
like when you hear about like Freeway Ricky Ross, who was like the most prolific
Yeah,
drug dealer of all time.
really,
I mean, all time. He was like the king of crack in California.
really.
And like, yeah, he went to jail, but he's out now. And so like he's done our
Okay.
radio show before and stuff like that.
Freeway's his name.
Freeway Ricky Ross. Rick Ross is named after the rapper Rick Ross
Okay.
named himself after Freeway Ricky Ross.
Okay.
And yeah, it's because he lived by the freeway, I think. And he just like, but he was not, there was no opulence whatsoever.
Right.
Like he lived in this small house.
Smart.
Nobody ever saw.
Unassuming.
He didn't go out. He didn't do anything.
He didn't do the drugs.
No, he
'Cause
didn't. Nope.
A
nope.
really good drug dealer doesn't do the drugs that they're.
He doesn't
dealing.
get high on his
His
own
own
supply.
supply, yeah.
No. Plus, it was crack.
Oh yeah.
So that's not something you can just do
No.
for fun.
Have you seen the old edits like resurfacing from like the 80s, and it's like two little like one guy from like Who's the Boss, like one of the little brother, and then another girl from something then, and they're like, if you're thinking about doing crack, don't. Crack is whack, and like, but it's like this weird thing to even give that copy to a child is so weird.
Right.
If you're whacked out, and they're like talking, it's like very bizarre copy.
Why
I have
would
to find
you-
it. So,
Why would you do this?
yeah.
Yeah. It's like that Saved by the Bell.
Yes, that's exactly what it looks
Stupid.
like. Yes. Dumb.
Scary.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exactly that.
Would I do dope?
Nope.
Nope.
They slowly,
We
meaningfully.
should do an anti-drug
We should. I'm
commercial.
in.
Nope.
I don't think
Stupid.
I don't think I would keep anybody from doing drugs.
Which is the
unfortunately.
best because now all the clips of that anti-drug thing
Are like a meme.
It
now.
just memes.
Yes,
Like anytime
anything.
anybody says anything,
Yeah.
stupid,
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah. That would be you about like having people over to your house.
Right. Just
Yeah.
like,
Stupid.
should we invite the neighbors? They
No.
just send back a meme. Stupid.
Dumb. Scary.
Yeah.
All the things.
Yes. All those things.
All the things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but like,
You had I'm sorry to interrupt you. You had an entrepreneurial spirit. I feel like you had little
Always.
businesses when you were young.
always had little businesses. I was selling wrestling tapes.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I was selling candy out of cardboard box, like
yeah.
crazy in school because I took this class called entrepreneurship.
Wow.
I mean, but this was like, the biggest scam in school.
Was
I
it?
couldn't believe I'd never heard of it. I was like, no, I would have been a junior when I saw it, and it was only like a half-year class,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the beginning of the junior year, somebody was telling me about this class, entrepreneurship. I was like, what's entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
They're like,
Tongue twister.
Right. They were like, you do like a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I like businesses. Like, tell me more. Well, you just learn about businesses? And they go, no, you start a business. I go, what do you mean? And they go, well, at the beginning of the class, like they kind of teach you about businesses, but then you go on a class trip, which I'm already like, oh, so you get out of the rest of your classes for a day because you're in the entrepreneurship class. Like the entrepreneurship class is gone, which
Right.
means I'd get out of the other classes.
Smart.
I'm like, okay, lay it on me.
Let's do it.
And it goes, and then they give you $50 and you go to the wholesale district and you buy something to sell.
Why didn't I get to do this?
And I go, wait, let's rewind this. Tape.
Okay, yeah.
What do they give you at the wholesale district? And they were like, they give you $50. And I go,
Man,
funny money, like high school money, like fun, like
real money.
And they go, cash money, like Wilmer Valderrama, cash money.
Money.
And I go, and then at the end of the class, you pay it back? And they go, no. And I go, field trip and $50. Done. I don't even care, right?
Yeah.
I was there for the 50.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I signed up for the class and whatever. I was like, we went on our trip. I was already psyched because I wasn't going to these classes.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to spend more than like $20, $25 because the other $20, $25.
You're going to pocket it.
100%.
Okay.
100%. We're
Okay.
not spending $50.
Smart.
Right? Because I don't have to pay it back.
Already smarter than me. I would have blown it all in 2
No
seconds. Yeah.
way. No way. And so I was like, first thing I was like, oh, everybody needs pens. When you go to school,
True.
everybody's like, can I borrow a pen? Can I borrow a pen? I was like, let me get pens. I'll sell them for $1. Right?
Did it work?
Well, you tell me.
Were you the pen guy?
Pretend you need to borrow a pen.
Okay. Hey, do you have a pen I could borrow?
No, I can sell you this pen for $1.
Really?
That's what happened.
Okay.
That's, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, no, everybody was just like,
But like I would have said really, and then if I really needed
no,
one,
you just asked the person next to me. Oh, can I borrow a pen from you? They'd be
okay.
like, yeah. of
So
course.
that backfired.
Yeah. So I didn't sell any pens.
Okay.
I just had a bunch of pens. I was like, okay. And then I was like, wait a minute. I started seeing all the kids doing fundraisers,
Okay.
right? All the kids doing fundraisers for their clubs
Okay.
were walking around school with boxes of candy, like chocolate bars or whatever.
Right.
And I went, huh. And I went to Costco and bought a bunch of candy at Costco. And then I had my own cardboard box full of candy.
Wait, is that what they're doing when I'm on the subway? All of the
100%.
the little women with
Oh,
the
for
little
their
babies in the back?
or for their basketball team or for what? Yeah, you go to Costco.
That's what I'm like. How do they do this? That's what they're doing. I'm some
Oh,
idiot.
you were one of them.
I
You
never
were one
buy
of the
it.
idiots.
I never buy it.
No, but
I didn't know. I don't know how it works now. I
so
know.
and then they'd be like, you can't just sell things in school as a
I mean,
student.
why
You can't-
not?
You can't just because everybody. You can't just have it. So the guards and stuff would be like, what is this? And I'm like, no. This is for entrepreneurship class.
school.
This is for class. And they were like,
Loophole.
oh, okay, no problem, right? And
Why'd you have guards in your school?
security guards. I went to public school, honey.
You went. So did I.
Okay, yeah, but you went to. I mean, Syracuse probably should have had.
No,
guards.
I went to Greenwich High, but like.
Oh, of course you didn't have. Are you kidding me? You didn't need guards in Greenwich High
It
School.
was because it was dangerous. People were coming with weapons.
Not in Greenwich, but in other public
Is
schools.
this why you're so thug?
That's probably it.
Okay.
That's probably it. I got the experience. So, Yeah, so then, and then I was making money hand over fist.
Wow.
Like, and people didn't understand that you could buy candy cheap at Costco because that was when packs of gum were 25 cents each. And it
Yeah.
said on the package 25 cents. And so I'd come to school with packs of gum, 25 cents each, 5 for $1.
Oh.
And the kids would be like,
Talk dirty to me.
5 for $1? I go, yeah. They go, that's less than a quarter a pack. I go, right, if you buy 5. And they go, yeah, but you can't be making a profit on that because they're 25 cents. And I'm
Or
like,
am I?
And I went like this. I guess I'm dumb. And they were like, okay, I'll take 5. I'm like,
Oh, so you
give me
knew-
that $1.
You played the whole game.
Come on. I had all kinds of things. You know what I learned?
What?
Blow pops.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone hates grape.
Yeah, I'm not a great fan.
No one is.
Green apple.
Loved.
Love.
Beloved.
Yes, it is a beloved flavor.
So I go, and blow pops would be the same deal, 25 cents each, 5 for $1.
Right.
I come home every time.
No one wanted grape.
Box of grape blow pops, right?
Yeah.
So then eventually on a Friday, I come to school, big sale day. All I had was grape blow pops, but it was 2 for a quarter.
And they'd go.
100%. Who's not buying 2 blow pops for a quarter?
I wish I could.
I've already made my money back on the blow pops.
And so that was the beginning of you building the Sam Roberts empire.
And then, I told you this entrepreneurship class only lasted half a year.
But you kept it going.
I was it couldn't have been junior year actually, because I was doing like 2 years of selling candy. And the guards would be like, entrepreneurship. I'm like, you know it.
But were your parents,
Nobody was keeping track.
were your parents like, what's up,
They
kid?
thought it was great.
Okay. It's not like you're selling like
I'm
drugs
selling- no.
or weapons
No.
or anything naughty.
I'm satiating the appetite.
Yes. You're like the
Eh,
ice cream man,
right.
only like the treat man, the candy man. You're the candy man.
Candyman. And I was saying I had all this cash, and then I was like, oh, now if I ask a girl out,
I have money to take.
I have
her.
money to take her out. You know what I did?
You asked a girl out.
No, I was way too shy. I never asked her. No, I couldn't do
For
it.
real?
Not at all.
When did you first ask a girl out?
When it was guaranteed to me that there was a girl,
That would
they
say
were like,
yes.
she has a crush on you. She likes you a lot.
0 chance of rejection.
She's waiting for you to ask her out.
Then you would.
You should ask her out.
Okay.
Bet.
Okay. But never if it was like, oh,
No.
I don't know.
No. And even then, I was like, like looking back now, it's like there were plenty of people that were like being. I'm like, this wasn't somebody just being friendly. Like they were trying to get you to ask them out, and you were
Yeah,
an
and you just
idiot.
were like-
no, it's terrible.
Oh.
It's terrible.
But see, you didn't peak in high school or college.
I still haven't. I hope.
no, I feel like, but you're on the rise.
I am on the rise.
You're on the rise.
Well, it's hard to go down.
It really is. Actually, we're doing a great job of it
doing
over here at the
fantastic.
Ryan's house.
We're doing fantastic. I saw some great game show clips. That I wanted
Okay,
to
can
rub
you
by
share them? Because I saw you put them up, but I don't
Yeah.
know what they are.
And to me,
There's a lot of morons on here, by the way.
on Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune is so funny to me because it's like Jeopardy's on,
Right?
and then it's like, hey, don't worry, idiots. Wheel of Fortune's on next.
We got the fun stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
you're-
don't worry.
yeah.
Don't get angry.
Yeah.
These are impossible
Yeah,
questions.
they are.
Right. And then it's like, don't worry. Pat Sajak's next.
Like only a walking encyclopedia can answer those questions.
Sure.
It's annoying.
Sure.
I maybe got one once. One time I've ever watched.
How have you done a Wheel of Fortune?
Oh,
then?
I kill it.
Yeah.
Kill.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Tell me, you want to see a puzzle get solved?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Our first toss-up is worth $1,000. Category is phrase, and off we go.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, I am.
Tell me when you think you got it.
Tavares, right in the butt.
What? Right in the butt?
Yeah. Right in the butt.
Well, there is a feeling of urgency.
Yeah.
So you can't, you're not like putting it through the filter in your brain.
Well, except it all fits.
Yeah, it does.
So he did think about it.
I was gonna say take it, but then that's not. I was going with take it something.
Take it the butt.
Take it the butt. Well, what does Pat say?
Let's find out. How do you know it's not right in the butt?
It's not in the
Vanna
butt.
White's like, I thought I
Oh.
retired. I was
Yeah.
sticking around for this. This is
Yeah.
what I stuck around for.
Tavares, right in the butt. No.
And no. He immediately regretted his decision. You see his face? He looks like the guy in the car who drove to court.
Well, because one of these smart Alex, this woman over here goes, what? Don't judge him. Do not judge that man.
I didn't think she was doing that. I thought she was like, what did he just say?
Well, yeah, but that's judgmental.
Okay.
Like, what?
Yeah, okay.
It could be.
Now we got the S, so it's definitely not butt.
Well, now we know. We didn't have that before.
What's in the butt bob? That's from like an old Family Feud.
That's one of the classics. That's
right, in the
that's
butt bob.
That's when they said, "What's the
the craziest place you've made love
whoopee
or made whoopee?" Yes, in the butt bob.
in the butt, Bob?"
Wait, now I need to know what it is.
Divorce.
Oh man, I clicked on the wrong video.
Oh,
I clicked on
no.
the divorce video.
Oh
that you
no!
Blake.
This is the best.
Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah.
Much better answer, he says.
Blake gets $1,000.
See, I don't know how they do it because, like, how do you not have fun? Like, you need to Steve Harvey that moment. You can't just let that go.
Yeah.
Like you're it's like it's a lost like.
Say, Jack.
Come on, dude.
Have some fun, dude.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was weird.
He said right in the butt. How is that a phrase?
He's like, okay, don't make fun of him.
No, you're right, and he deserves it.
Right?
They were like top 10 phrases. He's like right in the butt, and they're like, "Who's ever said that?"
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
you
why-
know.
This is Wheel of Fortune, dude.
That's why I think Steve Harvey works as a game show host because he looks at them like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, what? Did you really say that?
Yeah.
That was worthy of that.
You want to see a Steve Harvey clip?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I didn't know you
Top
had.
8 ounces on the board. Listen to me
Love him.
close.
Family Feud.
You
Love him.
know you shouldn't. But name someone you have sexy dreams about.
Can you name someone you have sexy dreams about, Nicole?
My husband.
Okay. Hoping you'd say your co-host.
Well,
But name someone you have sexy dreams about. Terrell.
Come on.
oh no!
You should.
You said what? You shouldn't have.
His aunt.
No, maybe she's a piece.
I don't know his aunt.
Maybe
My
not-
aunt.
I mean,
It was a quick answer though.
yeah, like he has had many dreams, like multiples.
Yeah, my aunt. That's easy.
Yeah, I had a sex dream about you. You remember?
I do remember that. Yeah. It was weird for you.
And I couldn't look at you because it felt very real, and I had to admit it to you.
It was weird for you. It was exciting for me.
Right.
Right. But yeah, I mean, what do you do if you wake up after and for you? Let's say it's your uncle. Can you think of which uncle it might be?
No, neither of them are.
Right. But either one of them.
Very,
I mean,
I love them, but I
Right.
do not want to sleep with them.
that's good. That's great.
I really don't even want, like, the fact that you even just like said that and that I had to think about it is infuriating.
It's hurting you.
Yeah.
You said you shouldn't.
Look at his face. See? Where was Pat Sajak with that face?
I love.
What'd you say?
They're just keeping.
You.
What?
Well, I mean,
I like that too.
that you shouldn't though. I mean, what's wrong with having?
But look at his face. He's just the best.
He's exhausted by the whole scenario.
I love it. I love it so
You
much.
said somebody you shouldn't. You said it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I love that guy
yeah.
goes like, we're all in this together, right? And everybody's like, no, we all think that you are weird.
Wouldn't it be funny if the producers did put him up there though?
Steve
Just
Harvey.
to mess with him.
Me?
Oh, a celebrity or
Come
Jason
on,
Momoa?
or Jason Momoa.
Wait, what is that? Celeb or Jason Momoa?
It's
What?
just
Just a celebrity.
or Jason Momoa.
But why is that one thing?
I guess because like
Like as an example? I don't
I
understand
guess people said a celebrity, and then people also said Jason Momoa.
that. So they just put that on the top.
and they
Okay.
felt like, well, if we say a celebrity, Jason Momoa is a celebrity.
You definitely should have a sex dream about Jason Momoa.
Why would you say you shouldn't?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't
You
seem to
should.
fit that category at all.
No, you absolutely should. Toss you around.
Is that what he would do?
Oh my God, he's enormous.
Would he throw you in the ocean like Aquaman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bang me under the water.
You think so?
Oh.
Yeah.
Then save me before I had like one last breath.
Right.
Love him. He's so hot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he does it for me.
Is he still with Lisa Bonet?
No, he's a new girlfriend. They are not together and have not been for some time. But
That's
that was
too bad.
that was a pretty hot couple.
Yeah.
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 Remember what a weird character? Did you watch Ray Donovan?
No.
Oh, she played a real weird character where she actually did sleep with her brother
What?
in Ray Donovan. Yeah.
You said somebody I shouldn't.
I shouldn't. Exactly.
He's just like, oh, we're all.
He wants to quit. Look, he's about to walk off.
I don't think this dude realized.
He didn't understand the excitement.
Yeah, and he didn't realize this is going to be one of those things that people re-examine.
But name someone you have sexy dreams about. Terrell.
Mine.
Oh.
You said you shouldn't.
We're all laughing together, right?
No.
You know what the problem is? He should have said your aunt. Because if he had said your aunt,
like
he's
your
saying
mom.
collectively,
Oh, an aunt.
we shouldn't think about our aunts.
Okay, I wonder if that's
But
up there.
he said my aunt.
Yeah, meaning he has had a dream about her.
Right. This is an example of something that has 100% happened.
Yeah.
Which is rough.
Also, like that's not a thing I'd want to answer.
No.
Like, yeah, because I mean, we've all had like dreams that you should not have had.
Can you answer that?
No.
Why?
And I will not.
Who's somebody?
Because things are messed up in your brain.
Right.
Specifically mine.
Right. And maybe you have this dream, but
it doesn't mean
what you think it means. Like your brain was trying to send you. Signals got crossed.
Right, like real Sigmund Freudy dreams, if you know what I mean.
Your dad?
No, I don't. I mean,
That's what it means.
well, yes. I'm just saying as an example.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Not me.
No.
Never.
No.
Never do something so disgusting.
That'd be gross.
It's weird. You know, your wife just walked down here and went.
No.
You didn't even see her.
No.
You're having so much fun.
I'm having too much fun.
I know, this is amazing. Do we have more? We need one more.
We're all laughing together, right, guys?
Huh? What?
You.
What?
You.
You like that?
Me?
I mean, you're not Jason Momoa, but we'll take it.
It's probably mainly Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Pass the plate.
We're gonna play.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Aww. He's so uncomfortable.
Well, he doesn't know what to do.
I know, it's awkward. Eddie.
Eddie, you know you shouldn't.
I mean, we can't just sit here and watch the whole episode.
I mean, I could.
Dude, I know. It's a great show.
Let's sit and watch it
But you're
together.
right. I mean, already the theatricality
Yeah.
of Steve Harvey
It's
just completely takes over Pat Sajak.
pro. Should have been doing this forever.
Pat Sajak's like, no, you idiot. Anyway.
His bleach blonde hair is like seeped into his brain.
You don't think it's natural?
No. He's tired. Got so much money. He's fighting to have more money than Vanna. Remember she was making less. It was like a whole thing.
Those two have been doing that show since we were kids.
Oh my God. Remember? We were actually telling my kids when we were watching how they used to have to like open it.
Yeah, spin it.
Right?
At one point, they were spinning it, right?
We were like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't just touchscreen it?
Yeah, to the point where now, like, Vanna's not even necessary. Vanna actually
She really isn't.
She did have a purpose originally.
Zero purpose.
She had to she had to push it.
And now she's making more money by touching it.
By touching it. By touching it. It really, I mean, it's a little picture of what the world is now.
Yeah.
You know?
I never want to leave you. Can I live here?
You want to move in?
Yeah.
You can. You can.
Can I?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta sleep in the living room or something, but
I'm cool
I think
with
that's
that.
fine. Or down here.
Can I? I love sleeping in the cold. It's freezing down here.
That's true.
Right there. That's my spot.
That's true. I love it. Well, Nicole, this has been absolutely phenomenal.
It's just so fun.
I feel like we've learned quite a bit.
I feel like we have too. I feel like we covered a lot of bases. We got to things that I didn't think we'd get to.
And I feel like a lot of times we do episodes about what a mess you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like especially the second half,
Yeah.
we got into the fact that, you know what? Comparatively speaking,
Yeah.
you're doing all right.
And also, you're not perfect, motherfucker.
You like that?
Oh, I
You
liked
like
it.
that.
I liked seeing a little vulnerability that you're not perfect, that you've flown off the handle before.
You want to see me fly off the handle.
I just can't believe you shared that and I've never seen it. Like,
Yeah.
I've known you for many years.
Yeah.
I spent your anniversary with you last week.
That's right. That's right.
And mine's coming up this weekend.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. If you missed last week's episode, it was incredible.
Yeah.
We hung out with Taylor Strecker. You can listen to our conversation with Taylor Strecker and then Taylor Strecker's conversation with us, which went up on Taste of Taylor. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to leave comments, hit likes, do the whole thing. We're always working on fun little things.
So many things.
So, yeah.
Love you guys.
Keep abreast of everything.
Abreast.
Abreast. You like that?
Oh, Sam.